made it run. I made it run against time. Once I built a railroad, and now it's done. But I guess never done.
This is S.D. Warren paper mill. It then became Scott Paper. And then they sold it to a South American concern called Sappi, who had no interest at all in providing jobs here whatsoever. The reason why that they bought this paper mill was because S.D. Warren and Scott Paper had a patent on a high gloss, high grade paper process, and they only bought this company so that they could legally have the formula. So they kept on downsizing. At one time, this may sound like a cliche, but it's the truth, over 1,000 people worked here. They had a 7-day, 365-day-a-year operation here. They had trucks coming in here like you wouldn't believe. These were high-paying jobs, paying probably around $20 an hour. Now, with this closed on here, the sewer bill is going to go up. This company went crying to the city of Muskegon. Oh, please help us with this horrible sewer rate. We will keep jobs here. Oh yeah, sure. Sure enough, within 3 years or 4 years, they closed the place down. First they got rid of the pulp mill. Now they got rid of this. The machines are still in there. They're hoping that they can sell it to another paper company with a condition that they don't make high gloss paper here. But you see, I can't say that it's NAFTA that did this. It's greed. Corporate greed. So they can do, Sappi, that's a good name for it because they sap the economy away from Muskegon County. This is one of the major employers in the area. See, this is capitalism when it fails. Period. Now where are all these thousands of people going to work at? Home Depot for $8 an hour? I mean, it's sad. It is absolutely sad. That's what this country has come to. The rich get everything. And as I forgive me for stuttering here, but I am one of the 200,000 people that the Republican Party is playing politics of my life. Period. They are using me and people like me as a vendetta against the Democratic Party, of which the Republicans we fired for this very same reason, that they don't care about people. They do not care about anything but the rich and greedy people. And these businessmen, they took the savings and the tax cuts that Reaganomics gave, and instead of providing jobs, they pocketed the money, shut the plant down, and moved elsewhere. That's what happened. That's what's wrong with this country. Period. Yeah, this is Sappi right here. One time this used to be filled, jam-packed with cars. Now look at it. Guess who's going to have to pay more for the sewer bill? Yours truly here. We're going to walk by the mill to show you exactly how big this place was, or still is. They put up this monument. It says Sappi Fine Paper, 100 years of paper making in Muskegon, that's Michigan. dedicated to the employees of the Muskegon Paper Mill for their commitment to manufacturing the finest quality paper for 100 years in Muskegon, Michigan. Dedicated Friday, August 18th, 2000. Oh yeah, the employees were dedicated, but the company was not. But they pocketed the money, and now they're making a lot of money. And now the Republicans are fixing this. The victims of this tragedy here cannot get unemployment compensation. What are they going to do? Compensation. What are they going to do? You know, years ago in the 1960s, you couldn't walk by this place without getting sick to your stomach because it smelled like burnt, rotten cabbage around here. Sometimes you could smell this place for 35 miles if the wind was blowing right. They did a lot to get rid of the stench around here and cut back their pollution. But unfortunately, they packed up and left. Now there are some idiots that say, oh good, we're going to build marinas and we're going to build tourism here. Oh yeah, seasonal work at minimum wage. Yep, that's really going to help the economy, isn't it? Sad, isn't it? Sad, isn't it? From what I understand, the paper machines are still in there. Just in case somebody that's in the paper business wants to have a mill that's ready, up and running. This used to be the powerhouse of Muskegon County. But not anymore. I was a member of this union when it was Pace International. And what's not this logo, I was a member of Pace International 7252. But, you know, don't go blaming the unions for this. I get sick and tired of hearing union bashers. It's corporate mismanagement and unfair trade practices that cause this problem. A lot of it to China now. You know, it's really ironic. As I walk back to where my car is, you can see how big this place is. Now there's 200,000 people that are going to be off from unemployment. Now they're going to say unemployment claims have dropped. Now the economy is getting better. That's a bunch of bull. You know, if you believe that, I got a ski resort in the Amazon, I'll sell you. Cheap. Now this is Brunswick, known for making pool tables and bowling equipment. Up until 2 years ago, they built or made bowling balls here. We have an old Brunswick bowling ball. It was probably made here, but not anymore. Because a couple of years ago, it went to NAFTA, Mexico. Isn't that wonderful? One time, hundreds of people worked here. Actually, they did. Now the only thing that's here, I guess, is a parts department. Isn't it sad? There may be people here that'll say, oh, them unions, oh, them unions. Well, you know what? I can't stand union bashers. They're freeloaders. They'll take the floating holidays, everything else, and not pay one dime in union dues. They're a parasite. That's the way I feel.